Alrighty, are you ready for recap? Sky,
I
ready?
think so.
Begin.
All right. Well, yes. Last time, having left the dwarves and their with their new gear and continuing north, the party encounter several werebats and a wereboar. During the battle, the wereboar dashes Helena, hitting her along with cursing her with lycanthropy. They head on after defeating the lycanthropes, and as the storm builds up that they see before them, they promptly search for somewhere to shelter. Upon finding a cave during the heavy storm, they immediately encounter a large werepanther hiding at the entrance. It says it knows that we are why their kind have been dying lately, but that the party may rest until the storm passes, so long as they do not go deeper into the cave. That Helena, now that she's cursed, considers joining them someday. In addition to the party also sending other lycanthropes their way. The deal is made and the party rest, during which time Helena dreams of a forest, tusks jutting forth, seeing herself as a boar with her skin. Saw dreams of meteor showers through a nebula of eyes and a sense of dread. They travel on, and the next night they are attacked by the matrons, summoning forth fire creatures from their camp, which are killed but dealt large damage to the party. They heal up and settle for the rest of the night. However, during Helena's watch, she notices from the slope behind the party a cloaked figure sliding down the mountainside onto the sleeping Tsar.
And that is where we pick up with an added advantage attack roll against the sleeping Tsar against by Laz.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not. It can't be a double crit, so there's that. I do have to roll this manually then.
It's gonna be a lot.
It is.
I really should have prepared like gurgle sounds for this session.
That could have been worse. Honestly,
Yeah, it could. Honestly, that
that's a lot of ones.
it is. I mean, there's a few sixes in there, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that's a lot of ones. One,
one, two,
two,
Yeah.
three,
three.
four.
So he plunges the dagger into you, Sar, dealing 78 damage.
I'm gonna out of character say something. My current and max hit points are 76.
Ooh,
Yeah. So
or mine.
Sar, sort of tossing and turning in his sleep as he's been recently, sort of just like flops over, and then this dagger comes down on him, and he goes from like this tense, sort of like restful, but maybe bothered sleep, falls limp, and we're
Oh,
gonna have everybody, including Sar, roll initiative.
Mm.
not quite dead yet. Oh, and select your character.
Yes, I believe we do need to do that. You know, I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah. There Yeah, roll 20 knows what's up because they were really trying to stop me from selecting my character.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Um, so I think like as he plunges the blade into Sar and he looks up, his eyes meet Helena, who's looking right at him. So he's going to immediately jump over the unconscious and presumably dying Sar.
The bleeding out Tsar. Yeah.
He sort of just steps over you, and he's headed for Helena.
I don't know if they were put back into their. SAR should be in, or no, SAR. Itella should be in a bag, right?
No,
Where was Itella sleeping?
no, they were both. Itella and Helena were sleeping at the end of the wagon last time,
Oh, okay.
but
Sorry.
like on the ground next to it.
Gotcha.
That's the wrong character. Just double checking. Oh yeah, his he critically hit. That's unfortunate. So not only are you unconscious and dying, your maximum hit points are reduced by 2 plus the number of dice rolled, which in this case are a lot. 22, 24. Your maximum hit points are reduced by 24 until you complete a long rest, Sar.
I think if things don't go super well, then they're reduced by a lot more than 24.
I mean that is true. You know what? It wouldn't make any sense for him to do that. So instead of running for you directly, he's going to go from here to here, over here, and he's going to hurl a grave bolt at you. Bam. Not at advantage. So wait, that would have been his second crit. So it's actually just a 17. Does 17 hit Helena fully armed and armored?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the damage would have actually been 38 necrotic damage. Ow.
Oh no.
Oh no. But he is over there.
I'm just gonna say this. You would know that Tsar has healing potions on him.
You would be aware.
But I.
What's up?
Oh, I don't know how much it would help, but. Oh, I have 2 different things. You remember what the thing is that makes it half?
Oh yeah, you can use your reaction to half an attack roll against you. It's
Yeah.
either evasion or it's the other thing that I can never remember the name of.
I think it's uncanny dodge.
Yes. Uncanny dodge, that is correct. Yeah.
So
To
I'm
have the
gonna do
damage. Reaction to have the 38, that's fair. So you take 98 necrotic instead. Did I say 98? Oh my god.
Yeah.
19
Glad-
necrotic
I
instead.
completely did.
Glad I was hit with the first attack, not the second. Gosh.
Right. Yeah, so it's 19. My mistake. But we had mentioned previously that you sort of immediately shout out, which is going to allow Helena, Itella on her turn to give a perception check to potentially wake up. I know Itella did not take. Did you take your armor off? You never put it back on, so no. So you're not wearing your armor either, right?
If you don't know, you're muted. Okay.
In either case,
You know, I really want to say it's on, but you're right.
give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
It's not going to be super difficult, especially since she's yelling right next to you.
Do my ears hurt now because she's yelling?
I mean, possibly. That's enough. You wake up. Your eyes snap open. You just see Helena like stagger back as she's hit with this blast of necrotic energy. You are prone. It does take half your movement to get up. You stand up, I assume. Then what do you do?
Oh, well, my question is do I know the direction it came from?
Yeah, you can. You definitely like opened your eyes in time to see the direction. Yes.
So when I jump up, can I see him, her, it?
Yeah, I believe that if you stand up, you can sort of see Laz's like probably like the top of his head, like the upper part of his head, like the horn coming up. You definitely
So,
recognize him as well.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I'm trying to. It says range self. That doesn't really help me. So it does it. Oh, crud. I was going to do lightning slash, but now that I'm.
That's like around you. You,
Yeah,
you love that
that's.
spell, and you make this mistake every single
I
time.
know. It's because it says that. Yeah. Okay. Um. So is he more than 60 feet away from me?
Absolutely not. But you would have to move to get like a clear shot on him, and you only have half your movement because you stood up.
Okay. So can I move and do a spell?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, then
It's
that is what
movement
I'm.
and action,
It's going to ask me what level
or not.
or not. Apparently. Oh, that's because it's one of my higher level spells anyway. Um.
I don't know about that. Hit spell description.
Oh, really? Just as I get out of it?
In roll, like in the chat, you can
I
just click it.
know. I know. Just as I got. There.
3 physical special. The target must make a dexterity save for each, so that's 3 dexterity saves, taking 2d4 bludgeoning damage for each failure, or half on a success. And cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher. Increase the number of fistfuls of pebbles. So, are you increasing the slot level before we roll any saves?
It didn't give me the option to.
No, it didn't. I'm asking you directly.
Ow. I would cast it at my highest level spell level that I can do. I
Okay.
really can't talk English. I really can.
What do you got left? Also, you, again, as mentioned, you have to move here.
Um.
Also, as mentioned, you have to move at least to
Right.
here, just to
Oh, you know what?
finish that thought.
Okay. The highest level I have available is 2nd. I've used up my 3rds. So.
So it's 4 fistfuls of pebbles. That's the damage for 1.
Okay.
If you want, you can just roll 2d4 3 more times, and then he'll roll his saves. Oh yes, this spell that was designed specifically for breaking concentration
So 2d4.
against the guy not concentrating on anything. Yeah, 2d4 3 times.
3 times. 1.
That didn't work. You forgot the slash.
Because I forgot the slash.
That's 1. You can just click the up arrow.
Not if it doesn't want me to. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that one. Can I take that one back? There we go.
This might be super unfortunate. Okay.
Or-
So that is 4 dexterity saves. Here's the problem.
Shit!
The other problem is he has evasion because he is a rogue, thus takes 0 damage on a successful save for half. He just freaking matrix dodges a barrage of pebbles.
I'm a little groggy, okay?
Yeah.
It seemed like a good idea, and then you're like, oh, hold on, no.
It's not like I want to get close to him either, but maybe I have to.
It's fair.
He's about to be dead. I promise. Okay, next.
All right. Do we? I don't believe we established any particular save for your little rope trick back here. But as these guys are coming in, they do not spot the rope.
The one thing we did.
So he's going to make a dex save. And fail. It's like you guys hear a thump as this guy trips, running to like get to. He's like "Ah!" with his little horn daggers, and he trips over the rope and just face plants. So he's gonna have to get up, and he's not gonna be able to attack anyone, but he can get to you. So by having to stand up and use half his movement, you made it so he could not attack you. Good job, whoever's idea that was. Corwin, give me a perception check.
Uh, 12.
Oh, 12. Yeah, that is a success.
Okay. So
Sort
I'm
of
up
groggily flit your eyes open.
and I have situational awareness, right? I can see Sar is gurgling and dead, basically,
I
right?
don't believe so, no. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta fix the turn tracker. There was a
I'm
minor
cozy and
issue.
napping.
Yeah.
How it happens is your eyes snap open and you see Itella firing pebbles out of the palm of his hand, and then you look over and you see Laz over there. Like
Right.
initially, like as you wake up, no, you do not see Sar dying next to you. You can get up and then sort of look around and assess the situation further, but that's like what you initially see as you wake up.
Okay.
Which isn't to say that you won't see Sar. It's just you're laying down, you're looking up, your peripheral vision catches the sight of Itella, not Sar. Oh my god, I got something in my eye. What do you want to do? At the minimum,
Understanding,
you know combat has ensued.
right. And from what I understand, so I mean, I don't have reason to believe that Sar needs healing.
No, not currently.
You know, without
Um,
checking.
but I
So,
imagine if you like got up and you turned around and were like
Right.
attacking Laz or the guy over
Mhm.
there, like at some point, like by the end of the turn, you will notice because you have a fairly high passive perception. But like as you just get up and you're standing up and like look facing the opposite direction, I don't see how you'd notice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to sort out how. Okay, I'm waking up. I'm
Mhm.
assessing the situation. Sar's within 5 feet. Looks like he's sleeping. I'm gonna nudge him if I can, which means I might move in the course of that. But like, that's part of the 6 seconds that I'm planning here. I
Yeah,
see
I
him
would
him
I would be
sleeping.
like,
These
yeah, you
other
can
two are
sort of nudge
awake.
him, but I think your
So
initial assumption would be that he's just still asleep.
right. So
In
I'm
particular,
like,
I'm still going to be under cover, like
Yeah.
a covers, like a blanket.
Whatever blood he's got building up, that's under the covers. You don't see nothing yet.
so I'm basically going to be standing up.
Hmm.
That's half my movement, which is 40, so that's 20 gone. I'm going to have my bow. My shield won't be readied, so give me a second to uncheck that. Man, no
Snatch up
armor
your bow.
too, so just my natural AC. I do see both people though, so
Yeah,
I could
absolutely.
choose to shoot. In fact, yeah, I'm essentially going to take my action to take to attack, and I'm gonna if I have to literally move to step, I'll do something like that. But I'm gonna essentially try to step over and nudge Sar in the process. Just you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not
sort of
saying
step back
anything, just kind of
because
like kick him a little bit to wake him up,
you're.
and then shoot.
Yeah, I imagine your line of thinking is just a little more distance would be nice. I'm going to stand against this wall, so I'm
Mhm.
further away from the two guys and nudge him as I go.
Yeah. Now, my next thing is I have tungsten arrows. They do basically 1 die less damage than the arrows I use in my weighted, but they could give a poison
Well,
proc
that's
to
true.
any. No, I'm saying they may give a poison proc, so I'm thinking I'm gonna use a tungsten arrow on both of these guys.
Sure, fair enough.
I
But what I was
realize
going to
that.
say
Okay.
was just that they do less damage because they're not in the weighted quiver.
Right. Well, and that's the
But yeah,
thing. They
fair
are
enough.
not in. I did not put them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
just so we're on the same
that
page with that one.
Yeah, I was kind of reading it before we started, but I figured from the way I understand it and the way I read it, so it's gonna do 1d less, but it might proc poison, and that's my line of thinking as I see I'm jumping up, and I feel like I'm gonna try to poison both of these people, so I'm gonna shoot
Yeah, one shot against each. Just tell me which is first.
this guy first,
Okay.
the guy to the south first, and then last. Um, now I gotta uncheck the weighted stuff because I'm not using those arrows, so. And then Plane Strider, and it looks right. So 21 to hit the guy to the south.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And I think just clicking the damage on this Plane Strider will work with the tungsten, or should I just click damage and then do I add anything, or is it built in?
It's a good question. Find out.
It looks like it matches. My Plane Strider is just 1d6 plus 6 piercing damage, which is, I mean, the tungsten says 1d6 poison damage. Target must save DC 12 con.
Yeah, they'll have to make a con save or take the poison damage. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe. I believe that
This
that
is
is
what
that.
I have. That's what I have for the tungsten arrow.
Yeah, so it's just automatically 1d6 poison damage, and they have to make a con save against being poisoned. So they auto take the 1d6, which isn't going to be in there. You're going to have to roll the extra d6 poison manually.
Okay, so
But the rest should be in there.
oh, so I do click the damage on the bow and roll 1d6, or just 1d6?
So the arrows are 1d6 additional damage in addition to whatever the bow already does.
Gotcha. Okay.
It is 1d6
So
poison
that's the bow.
specifically. Yeah. And then so that's 11.
5.
And then 5 poison damage, so that's 16 total damage. And then he has to make a DC 12 con save.
Oh,
That's
con. Yeah.
9. So this guy is poisoned.
And he'll have disadvantage, I think. That's
yeah, that's
Poison's a
disadvantage
rough
on
one, yeah.
Attack rolls. Let's give him a little skull. He's poisoned. He's disadvantage on attack rolls. So there you go. He gets to make the save at the end of each of his turns, and once he succeeds, he's immune. But it can last like forever if he never succeeds.
Yeah. Okay, and I guess I'm gonna train over to Laz and try to shoot him too. Same thing.
Absolutely, that'll hit.
29 to hit.
That'll definitely hit. That'll even hit the Matrix dodge man.
And then
D6 poison.
4 more. And because it's gone, I mean, I didn't realize, I figure he's going to make a great deck save. He already has, but let's see if he can make this.
Oh, that's a failure. You've
Oh.
now given him disadvantage on all attack rolls until he succeeds. However, he's going to use his reaction to half that damage. So instead of 14, he will take 7.
And that wasn't used when he evaded earlier? His reaction?
That wasn't his reaction, no.
Okay.
That's
I don't
just
understand
natural.
evasion. Like you said, yeah, and that's...
Yeah, evasion's automatic. Uncanny dodge is what he just used, is a reaction.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I get them mixed up all the time too, so don't worry about it.
I wasn't sure what evasion was.
No, fair enough. I mean, that's not bad. I do think, like, how this kind of plays out is you sort of stand up, you take your 2 shots, and then you look down and just, like, kick at Sar, and now you see, like, the blood starting to pool, like, on the blanket or the bedroll. So you kind of, it clicks in.
Is that all within my 6 seconds? Can I take a bonus, which I never took?
Yeah, I mean, you can use a bonus action, but what would you like to do with that?
If I'm aware now that Sar is hurting, I'm going to go ahead and pop my healing spirit basically right on top of him.
Sure.
And the next question is, does it heal him at all right now, or does it heal it start on his turn? That's the DM's call.
Spawns whenever. See. is in the spirit space. Or space on a turn or starts its turn there. You can use this. No action required. Cool, cool. I mean, yeah, that'd be immediately. You can give 1d6 right now.
All right. Sorry, buddy. You look stabbed.
You don't look great.
Feel a little better.
3 hit points is what you're sitting at, Sar.
Wow. Oh, not minus.
All right. Next up is
I'm
this...
alive. I can tell because of the pain.
Next up is this guy in the darkness over here. He also fails. He also fails. So as he's running, he trips over the wire, and then has to bonus action dash to get right next to Corwin. So no attack for him.
Would Dribbly roll perception to wake up? After?
Yes, that is a good call. I once again forgot to add him to the list.
His sheet up. And I guess I'm just gonna be. Oh no, he actually does have something perception to click on. No, wait, no, he doesn't. Yeah, okay. So what should I guess
Wisdom.
what is it? Wisdom? Wisdom.
That is a failure. Dribbly a sleepy boy.
Oh.
He dies a lot. It's fine. He's exhausted from dying so much.
He needs his beauty rest.
It's unfortunate. All right, this other guy is gonna now have to make the save. Oh my god, they're all failing to avoid the tripwire. Amazing. So the tripwire has cost every single one of these guys their first set of attacks. Sorry. I accidentally reset the turn order and got confused.
Helena now, right?
It is
Yeah.
indeed Helena. You just took that hefty blast. It's your turn. What would you like to do? Also, this guy you heard his steps just like running up behind you.
Would it be bad to keep hitting people with my gun?
I mean, it's still an improvised weapon, so it's only doing 1d4, but realistically, a dagger's only 1d4, and that's what most rogues use, so it'd be fine, I guess.
Okay.
And as long as you kill them, it's fine.
There's an argument to be made that it's not technically a finesse weapon, so you don't get sneak attack with it, but I say to those arguments, go for it.
Nice.
You have an ally within 5 feet, so you get your sneak attack.
So, do I click on it?
Yeah, so you would just do the normal rifle butt, which is going to be the normal rifle, which is going to be the same attack roll, but not the same damage roll. That is correct. That will, if you're hitting the guy behind you, that is a hit, and so you would just roll 1d4 plus what? 1d4 plus 5 plus your sneak attack, which I can't remember what it is right now. I love the idea of this guy running up behind you and you just go smack him in the face. Oh my god.
I mean, it's been working so far.
Yeah,
It was 1d4. What was the plus 5 for?
Did I say plus 5? I may have said plus 5. Plus your dexterity modifier. Because we're calling it a finesse weapon because I wanna.
Yeah.
So do I just roll 1d4 and then do the sneak attack?
You can roll it all in one if you want to. So 1d4 plus whatever your dexterity modifier is, plus your sneak attack. And just roll it that way. And that should come out right.
I'm just confused what adding the dexterity modifier. Is that separate from the sneak attack?
So you just add your dexterity modifier to finesse weapon attacks. That's it. That's all it is.
So it's just going to be a blanket plus whatever
your dex mod is
to the whole roll.
Yeah.
That's the reason I use rapiers.
And then
with a 20 dex.
Oh,
that didn't work?
Oh yeah, 1d4 plus 4 that rolled. So from there it would just be your sneak attack, whatever that number is, amount is, because I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
It's 4d6, but it wasn't letting me click on it. Of course. My luck ran out.
That is 15 damage.
To the guy right behind her.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you did a thing. That is a thing. Anything else you want to do?
You should see the last guy who snuck up on her. His head popped.
Um, I don't think I can. No, I'll stay here because I don't think even if I left him, then I would just be in somebody else's reach.
Yeah, potentially.
So I think that's it.
Fair enough. Sar, you are currently prone but alive and in pain.
yes. I
Startlingly
can honestly say
alive.
I was not expecting this, but also on that note, so with the healing
Oh yeah,
spirit
you do
thing,
get 1d6 as you start your turn here.
yeah,
It-
I've
it-
started my turn. I've never been happier to roll a nat 1 on initiative.
Fair.
Do you want me to roll it? Or...
Yeah, if you could roll it.
4 more.
Fabulous.
You are at 7 and standing in the healing spirit.
Yeah. In a surprisingly damp bed linen. It's not
Yeah,
linen.
magic doesn't put the blood back in. It sort of just replaces it. So, it's a wild thought. Never thought about that before, but yeah.
Oh, that's assuming we make it out of this. It's gonna take a lot of cleaning.
Right. Delightful.
Okay, yeah. So I don't just roll a death save.
Yeah, I think as you sort of like start to like move and stand up, Laz just like looks at you, and he sort of just like he looks upset.
Yeah. I'm sort of trying to think. So yeah, I was asleep.
Yeah.
Then I
And you
got
died.
some like shooting pain and was knocked out.
And I imagine there
then
was
I'm
like
sort of
ear
like
ringing.
yeah, and then sort of back from the brink, still with a shooting pain. I mean that's I'm still even with that more recent heal. Okay, I guess it's 9% alive.
Yeah.
So I guess my instant response to that sort of thing is, hey, there's a pit, like where did they stab me? Uh, throat, chest, gut. Um,
Yeah, I'd say sort of
yeah, it
like
was a
heart.
crit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was like
so
direct
it's
heart.
yeah. So I guess my immediate reaction is realistically
Well, you
going to be
see like
at the
half your heart hanging out, and you're
highest
like, oh
level.
god.
Yeah, highest level spell that I can do, which because of everything that's happened today, 3rd level. Just grasp at my at the wound and cure wounds right there. So even if that's not technically the most sort of optimal way to survive the situation, that seems like
It does make
the
sense to do that though,
yeah
optimal or not.
yeah. Okay, and that's also that's kind of my spell for the round. Oh, and greater healing potion bonus action.
Oh yeah, trying to just get back
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, owie, owie, owie.
Yeah.
And greater healing potion. That's 4d4 plus 4. Ooh, nice. It's all gonna go in an instant, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, his eyes are locked on to you. Like this,
yeah,
you're pretty
but,
sure this is gonna go very poorly.
yeah, but out of in character, sorry. I don't know the bloody hell what happened, other than I just hurt,
And there's a
knocked
guy
out or
glaring at you.
whatever. And no, I'm not even thinking about during
Oh,
this
fair.
sort of healing myself and drinking a healing potion. I'm thinking about my blood, not the guy, not looking for someone to glare at me. And then
Fair enough.
I get up and
I see.
sort of look around at who just did this to me and see you.
Oh yeah.
You
You definitely recognize.
Yeah,
You
that's
all
action
recognize him. To
bonus
be
action.
clear. Don't forget your new temporarily reduced maximum HP.
Yes, indeed. Reduced by 24.
Yeah, it was a hit.
Which, yeah. Don't worry, I'm not even close to that right now. Okay, I'm a lot closer to it than I was.
All right.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, and yeah, so I basically get up, start looking around, and see there's nowhere I can go.
Yeah, you guys nestled in here to hide from attackers, and
yeah,
wonder how they found you.
yeah, it is
Weird.
found like I can't go this way. That's opportunity attacks abound. Like regardless of what I do over here, can't go this way. Same reason. Can't. Yeah. And in sort of getting out of bed, I used my action and bonus. So
Yeah.
Just
You have
stay in
at
bed.
most half movement because you stood up.
yeah,
Yeah.
indeed. So yeah, and it's a barely a decision. Yeah, I'll just get off of my damp bedding.
Sure.
That's the only reason I'm moving over, really. And that's everything for me.
Okay.
And also and also say to call thanks.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
was gonna say hide behind me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, hold on. I completely forgot that that was
Action,
his,
bonus action, 5 feet of
healing
movement.
spirit. What's the area of the healing spirit thing?
It's just in the 5
It's
feet, so you just left.
I'm not
but
moving. Yeah, I'm
I mean-
staying put.
That is
It can move.
entirely
You've seen it
fair.
move. But it, I have to move it.
Indeed, but I might as it's currently in my spot. I might as well just, assuming it actually sticks around. I might as well stay put in it.
Mm.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
I'll just kick my blood out the way.
It's like the heavy with blood. You just like kick the bedroll. Oh man, awful. That's it for you.
Yes.
All right, top of the turn order. Just check it. Yeah. All right, Laz is going to use his special cunning action to. What now?
Nothing. I'm just joking.
He sort of shifts into like this strange ghostly form, and passes directly through the cart, and moves over here.
Like the ghost from the Matrix. What's up with this guy?
Yeah. And as he like lands, he's gonna hurl another grave bolt at Sar, and show and like end the like. So he hurls the grave bolt and then he points at Sar and Corwin, Kill them. So here's his 17 to hit Sar.
Yeah, I was just double checking, and yeah, I thought I was stupid enough. I
that
don't
a
have shield prepared.
disadvantage? Is that a disadvantage, or does that not
Oh,
matter?
the
Casting?
poison.
Yeah, he's poisoned.
Oh, fair enough. Let me roll that at disadvantage. 16.
I'm unarmored, so that hits.
I mean, I guess technically it would still be 17 because it would be the lowest of the first two rolls. But yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
21 necrotic damage.
Is that to both of us? Because
Oh,
No, that is to him specifically. And that is all part of the same bonus action. And then he's going to use his action. He like reaches down and like pulls like a small bomb off of his belt and like sparks it onto his off of his broken horn and chucks it right at Sar. And he
hold on.
that does not include necrotic.
Yeah, I was just curious. I've
but
not
it will
used
include
before, but I've
this.
got it prepared.
But it will include this. So he chucks the bomb at Sar. That is a 15-foot radius. That's going to hit all of you, including the sleeping Dribbly, who automatically fails, but is immune to fire damage, but not slashing damage, which means he'll wake up. So cool. So yeah, dex saves for all.
but not Drilley. He just fails, right? So,
I believe so. I can double check real quick while everybody else makes their save.
Yeah, what sort of save did you say that was? Sorry.
Automatically fails strength and dexterity saves. Yeah, so he would automatically fail the dexterity save.
Oh, it's a dex. Okay.
Doing fire and slashing when the time comes.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty impressive.
it's not for. Is everybody getting hit?
Everybody's getting hit.
Oh, everyone. Okay. I thought it was just us
Everybody.
in the back.
Like this.
Turns out getting
Yeah.
stabbed in the heart wakes you
Oh,
up.
I see it. Touches him.
All right, first up is fire damage.
And
I assume
13 fails, right?
that I missed or whatever.
The successful
Failed.
saves are Liz and Scott.
Yeah.
Right.
So Sarah and Helena both succeed.
Okay,
So that's
so
12.
So if you succeed, you take half the fire damage.
and I'm reacting with absorb elements, so that's half of the half, right?
Yep. So
Like with my resistance, essentially. Yeah.
And Corwin's resistant to fire, so that's
okay.
half, right?
And then Helena's resistant to fire, so also halved. Itella is the only one not resistant to and not succeeding, so Itella takes the 12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Dribbly takes none.
So would mine be like 3 then?
Technically, you take none because you're a rogue, and when you wait, hold on, do you have that yet? What level is evasion at? I can't remember anything.
Oh, I have that.
You do have that, yeah. When you succeed on a save for half, you take no damage instead.
Yes.
Nice.
You're actually taking no damage from the bomb.
Nice.
All right, so I think everybody's got their damage dealt from the fire.
Yes.
Next is the slashing damage. That is 8 slashing, or half if you succeeded. So, half if you're Sar. The other two of you take the full 8 damage. Dribbly takes the full 8 damage, which does wake Dribbly up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is his turn. So I kind of misremembered this as the tripwire. This is the tripwire. It would have done the same thing. They still would have had to have dashed to get to you guys. It's just where they tripped was different.
Mm-hmm.
This right here was what you could see as you were coming down the path. What you could see. So you guys were sort of partially covered, and then the other one, the squiggly line down here, is where the illusion reaches.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was just me misremembering. But that's it for him. Itella, you're up. It's chaos.
We survived 2 rounds.
Oh wait, hold on. I think this guy. Yeah, this guy also took was in the bomb. So
Nice.
9. Okay, so that's a failure. Do these guys have evasion? I don't think they do. They're too low. So 9. He's gonna take
20.
half from the 12. So 6, and then 8 is 14. Okay, he takes 14. Sorry. Carry on. It is Itella's turn.
Okay.
Oh, Laz was supposed to make the save against the poison. Just the first number. 16, I believe, is a success, right?
Against 2.
Marlin?
The poison, your
Yeah.
poison shot.
Oh, I know. I think it was 12. A DC 12.
Yeah, so 16 was
So-
enough. So he is no
Yeah,
longer
yeah.
poisoned.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Itella. Sorry to keep interrupting you.
Itella is now angry, which it
Okay.
never ends well for somebody. But
Oh, do you want to pop the thing, or because you haven't used it today?
pop thing.
Pop
Oh, the
the
Wrath of
thing.
Elements.
Pop the thing.
Oh no. Well, Wrath of Elements is on my weapon.
No, Wrath of Elements is the thing where you transform into the giant elemental bug. Well, technically, it doesn't have to be a bug.
I was just debating doing something like that. Now you have me confused.
Oh, yeah, the Wrath of Elements is the specific one that you can do without using an action once a day, but it gives you a level of exhaustion when it ends.
Well, I'm gonna do what I planned and probably do that next time.
Hey, fair enough.
Okay. So,
I mean, you have options. You have lots of options.
do you need the info?
Oh, yeah, pop that in. Because I don't think you've
I
ever
did
used
it
that.
wrong. Shoot, I did it wrong. Hold on.
Just click
Where'd
show
it
spell
go?
description, yeah.
I know. It's this one.
Exhale gale force wind in a 30-foot cone in front of you. Pushes knocked back.
And my hope is that he gets knocked back and trips over the tripwire on top of it. That was my thought process.
Well, because of the way it works, they're knocked back to a minimum of 5 feet. Thus, I would give him disadvantage on the save because they're knocked back 5 feet first.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to position yourself for this one?
I was hoping to hit more than one. So I would have to move to here to hit this
You
one
can
also.
position yourself to hit 2 guys. If you move there, you'll have an attack of opportunity on you, but you can hit 3 guys.
That's the goal. There
Also,
we go.
this guy over here, this guy will hit the cart, so he'll probably take some damage,
Right.
just because of the angle.
Mhm.
All right, those that's a strength save for all of them. He's
Yeah.
less good at those. I believe
Which
that's
is
a
also my thought
failure.
process.
Oh, they all fail. All right, so they are all being knocked back. An additional 30. An additional what? Or be knocked back an additional 10 feet, and an additional 5 feet for every 3 they failed to save by. What's your save DC? 16. He failed to save by 3. So, I forgot to even roll him at disadvantage. So you basically blow him backward. He trips and then continues to tumble, which I imagine is very humiliating for a very dexterous rogue. So that's 5 feet back, and then an extra 10 feet back, and an extra 5 feet for every 3 he failed by. He's over here. Get the hell out of here, man.
Get out of our camp.
We'll do this guy next. 10, so he's gonna go 5 feet. 5 feet. And an additional 10 feet, and then an additional 5 feet. For every 2 he failed by. And then this last guy slams into the cart immediately.
And he's already injured, so.
Not the same space. Pushing space, movable objects, trainer building. I'm gonna count this like 500, probably 700 plus pound cart. It's got the brazier on it. Brazier, excuse me. He had all of his remaining movement. He could not move any of it. So 5d6 bludgeoning damage, please. Yeah, designed for creating space and smacking people into walls. Yeah, that hurt. Just so I think they're all prone too, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, they are. So you just knocked back 3 people and knocked them all prone and did 5d6 damage to one of them. Not bad. You want to move anymore? Or you want to stay where you are?
Good question. Well, actually, how far can I move?
Well, you just move 5 feet. It's whatever your movement is minus 5 feet.
Which I think is 30. Every time I go into my character sheet, I'm never on the page I want to be on.
Pretty
Okay,
sure that
yeah.
everybody's
So I can
30.
move 25.
I think you're correct. But...
What?
Sorry, I was talking to Molly.
Which would put me jumping over the tripwire.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, fair enough.
Wow.
He just blows them all back and then just books it after them.
Just, come back here.
You weren't
outta
supposed to
here.
fail
Where are
that
you
bad.
going?
Get back here.
Well,
Phenomenal.
I was really only after him because I'm mad at him, but collateral damage of his people is fine with me.
That's fair. All right, if that's it for you, next up is this guy who's going to stand up. And they have explicit orders to kill 2 specific people. Let me just double check a thing. Yeah, okay. You can do a attack of opportunity on this guy as he runs by you if you would like. That being said, actually, so can Helena. Let's start with Itella. You can do an attack of opportunity if you like.
We're talking.
Oh, it's
this
start
one?
of their turn, right? So they make the poison save.
End of their turn.
Yeah.
Oh, and sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So
This one?
yes, that one.
Yes.
Do I have my thing in my hand?
Yeah, you would
sure
have. I imagine you'd have your staff, but it wouldn't be shillelified.
No,
That's
nothing.
awful. I don't like that phrase.
that didn't work. So I just hit it as a club.
Yeah, just as the normal one. I think it would just be a club. That's actually a hit.
Yeah.
All to his plan.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
He takes 3 bludgeoning damage, and he's going to use Hellish Rebuke on you. Give me a dexterity save.
Dribbly's going to use his reaction to infuse that club.
Okay.
With fire.
Okay. Infuse it with fire.
Is it 1d6 or 2d6?
You check that.
Until next turn. Sorry. Yes. Yes.
That's a failure. You're going to take damage.
Fire.
Oh my god. Hey Helena, what level do tieflings cast their Hellish Rebuke at? Is it 1st or 2nd level? I didn't write it down. Just wrote down that they do.
I'm just looking.
Yeah, well, she checks that. He casts his Hellish Rebuke on you as he runs by, which causes the 2 horns that he uses as daggers to ignite with fire.
Great.
So that's his movement there, and then he dashes to here.
Oh, yeah, he's resistant to fire, so that infusion of 4 damage would be
That means Dribbly gets an attack too.
No, did not leave the reach of Dribbly.
Plus, Dribbly just used his reaction to infuse the damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was confused. I don't know why I clicked on it, but it is on my second level in the spells.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, there it is. When you reach third level, you can Hellish Rebuke as a tiefling as a second level spell once with this trait and
Yeah.
yada yada. Long rest. So yeah, second.
14 fire damage
Bam.
to you, Itella. But yeah, now his little horn daggers are flaming. But you do get an attack of opportunity if you would like it, Helena, with your rifle butt.
Kill him! Kill him!
I mean, technically you get sneak attack because Dribbly's within 5 feet. Oh, actually, Dribbly's still technically not engaging. Hasn't had a turn yet, so no sneak attack. Unfortunately, but you still get the attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Well, I was thinking about because I was reading some of my stuff. Because I was on watch, isn't it usually the person on watch has their stuff on?
Yes, correct.
So could I zap him with my gloves? Would that work?
Are those
Or
the
can I not
gloves?
wear them at the same time?
Are those the gloves that let you cast Shocking Grasp?
Yeah.
So you couldn't do that because you can't use a spell to attack unless you have certain feat, which you do not have. Well, for attacks of opportunity, that is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will try to whack him.
Every little bit of damage helps. It would just be, the rifle attack. That will actually miss, unfortunately. Wait, no, it won't. That'll hit. I misremembered his AC. That will hit. For 1d4 plus 4. Because you do not have sneak attack currently. But once Dribbly takes his turn, he will count.
He was sleepy.
I mean, 6 damage is damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not face caving damage
It's true.
like last session.
It is true. All right. That's it for him. He's very imposing. Corwin. Oh, he's got to make his con save real quick.
Yeah.
Success.
Yeah, let's see. Okie dokie. Corwin's going to pop his Zephyr Strike, which drops the Healing Spirit.
Okay.
And he's going to move
Okay.
and not be able to get attacked. And I think he's going to just mutter under his breath a little bit, like spread out. He's saying it to himself, but I don't know if it'll have an impact. Maybe the only other person who heard him, but that's his intent here. So he's going to go ahead and just kind of, I don't know, he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to tell people what to do.
Yeah.
I think Sar definitely hears you.
Yeah.
But if you're just muttering it, I don't think anyone else hears you.
Yeah, I wasn't stabbed in the ear. It's fine.
Alright. That's about, looks like 10, 20, that's like 25 feet. So I'm just going to move 25 feet. Dribbly's awake. So
Yeah, he's awake now.
I don't have to
Technically
move and wake him
prone,
up.
but awake.
That was my initial plan, was to kind of go get him awake, but alright. Now what am I going to do? I am going to go ahead and, since I got my bow in my hand, I'm going to keep with that. Easier to hit. If I could get my shield, I'd be much harder to hit, but we're just going to stick with this concept. So I'm going to go ahead and draw arrows out of my weighted quiver from now on, and I'm going to go ahead and pop a couple shots right at last.
Okay.
Because screw that dude. Alright. It looks like everything's still good with my bow. So 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 15. 7 of which is piercing. Wow, it's all piercing. Never mind.
Yeah, that one's all piercing.
Yeah.
Who was that on? Sorry?
Laz.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the second shot. I'm gonna take it. Same against Laz. 24.
Yeah.
All right.
Oops.
For 13 more piercing.
He's just now got like 2 arrows in his chest, but he's still just staring at Sar.
But real quick, the Zephyr Strike, I think I get to add the attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage. So I guess the first shot, because
Well, you have to choose
Not-
to use it, the extra damage, so it's not automatic. You have to choose to do it.
right,
So it's not the first
can't-
attack unless you want to do it for the first attack.
I intended to, and I thought I said so, but I can't remember now. So
You didn't say
but-
so just do it for the second
Okay.
attack. It's not a big deal.
okay, that works. So 1d8.
Yeah.
And this is force damage 3.
Okay.
That was bonus action movement. I believe that's Corwin.
Fantastic.
Dribbly, on the other hand, is going to attack that dude right next to him because, frankly, that's all he can think to do. So he's
Just
not
like-
going to move.
I picture him like just rolling from like on his side, just rolling over and looking up and biting him.
Yeah, biting on the ankle. 16.
That'll
I think
hit.
that hit. Awesome. So that's 6 piercing, 6 fire. I don't know if he would. He's got an intelligence of 8, so he's going to infuse that with fire. He doesn't necessarily realize that maybe that doesn't work so well against these guys. So he's just going to do it again, thinking, why not? So 5 more fire damage.
Fantastic.
I
I mean, they're taking
And-
damage. That is for sure.
And he is going to just move over here because he wants to be closer to that other guy as well. And that's his turn.
Okay. All right. This guy is going to let's see. He said kill them. Which of the them? Siphon, you're so I called you Siphon. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Sar, you're number 1 today. Corwin, you're number 2. That is not a. That's not how you.
Hey, my health is double 1, so I.
Let's try this. All right, this guy's going after Corwin. That's an attack of opportunity from Dribbly.
I like the 1d1 better. That was
Yeah, so he's just running. He steps over the tripwire this time. Does Dribbly want his attack? Oh no, he infuses.
he doesn't get it.
Yeah, he infused.
Yeah, he's smart enough to think about it, but he doesn't get it because he already used his reaction.
That's fair. All right, are you ready for an opposed check, sir? As this guy runs up to you, and he's going to use his bully ability to bonus action shove you to try and knock you prone.
Uh-oh.
You can use
damn it.
athletics
No.
or acrobatics. Your choice.
Well, I'm proficient in athletics, even though I have 13 strength. So let's go with a 19.
13.
Nice.
You resist the shove. He does not bully you into prone position. So he's instead of just like shoving you down, he's going to stab you.
Why you bully?
Twice. Stab at you twice. 15.
Both miss.
Yeah, I was pretty sure the 10
16
missed. I was
AC.
less sure about the 15. Nice.
Yeah, love a 20 dex.
Very cool. All right. Oh yeah, and then the +1 from the cloak. Yeah. This guy is going to attack. Nope, he's not going to attack. He's going to shove Helena. He's going to say, "Get the heck out of my way! I got somebody to stab." Yeah. So Helena, your choice: acrobatics or athletics, as he's trying to shove you to the ground. Oh, they're not succeeding at all. So he wasted his bonus action to try and fail to shove you, and then is still actually, you know what? I think he would probably do that and then go, all right, fine, and then just attack you, Helena, rather than trying to run past you. That didn't work. Let's just attack. 20, I believe, hits you, but a 9 does not.
Yeah.
5 piercing. It's your turn. It's your turn, Helena.
I already used my reaction for something, right?
You get your reaction back on your turn.
Yeah, but that would have been
Yeah, you didn't
before.
have it. Yeah, you just got it back.
Oh yeah, fair enough. The 6 damage you done the other day. I forgot. Okay, but it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Does it count as me having my, like, can I have my gloves on and also my gun out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gloves.
Yeah.
They just give you the ability to shock and grasp people.
It also says if I'm attuned to it, I deal 1d8 additional lightning damage.
Yeah, I don't believe you're attuned to them. No.
Oh, I'm not?
I mean, I don't think you are. We haven't been using the extra lightning damage if you are.
I haven't been using them. I think I am because it's the, unless my gun also needs it. But
Would
I
that
have
only apply
the,
to the shock and grasp spell, though? Or is it supposed to be applied to every attack you use with any weapon? Those are some crazy gloves, if that's the case.
I would have to check my notes.
I'm not sure if I finished my sentence because my computer was dying, so I
Oh.
wasn't paying attention to myself.
Oh, I don't have them written down in the main document, which means there's somewhere
Yeah,
else.
good.
So,
When it came up in the session, one thing about it is one way it was described at the time was like an infinite cantrip scroll.
yeah, it's like an infinite cantrip scroll.
If yeah, if that helps at all.
I don't think that helps the question of whether or not she's attuned to them, though.
No.
The extra damage is supposed to be like if you attune to them, you're giving up an attunement slot, but all your like weapon attacks do 1d8 extra lightning damage. But to my recollection, you have never attuned to it in a combat like during like you haven't been attuned to it during a combat scenario. Not at
I
least.
have to do it.
She's poked Corwin's shoulder.
You don't have to attune to it during combat. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we've never been in combat and then we've gone, oh yeah, you're attuned to those. You do extra damage. That's what I mean. Like we've never. It's never been mentioned during combat before. That's all I'm saying.
Oh. Well,
I mean,
I think that I forgot that I had them, and also I didn't realize it was for any weapon attacks. I thought it was like
Just the
when I
cantrip.
used the
Sure.
gloves.
Yeah, but I think unless I'm misremembering, I think the reason why you weren't using it was because it only applied to like melee weapon attacks, so it wouldn't apply to your gun anyways.
oh.
That's what I remember. That being said, I could be mistaken.
I think I only have unless the gun attunes to, I have the sword, the cloak, and the gloves. But that's completely just me not knowing what's going on with half this stuff.
I'm double checking. Deals 1d8 additional lightning damage. Weapon attack rolls made by a creature attuned to these gloves deal 1d8 additional lightning damage. So that would be including your gun, actually, because that's a weapon attack.
If you only have 4 things that can be attuned, I think personally, and it's just my opinion, that it's reasonable that you would be attuned to all 4 of them because we've taken.
You can
as
only
a
attune to
group,
3 things, though.
I keep thinking it's
I
4, then never mind.
I think my confusion is I don't know if I have to attune to my gun or not, so that would change if I was attuned to the gloves.
I don't know
don't
what
know if
all of
that's
your
like
attunement options are.
But to my knowledge at least, you don't. Your gun is just a gun. It's just flintlock rifle essentially.
Okay.
No sort of attunement necessary with the gun. To my knowledge, I don't know all the details of what might be going on behind the scenes with it.
Oops.
I
So
have the stuff in
I
the
mean,
file.
just carry on with what you want to do for this round, and I will see if I can answer this question for you.
Okay.
Mm.
Sorry.
No problem.
I forgot I had them, to be honest.
Oh, you want a shocking grasp this guy? Okay, fair enough. That is definitely a hit.
The guy right next to her. Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely a
Let's
hit. You do not get sneak attack on cantrips, however. Unfortunately, but that is 16 lightning damage to this guy. That's pretty decent.
The guy who tried to shove you and couldn't.
Imagine you grab his hand as he's like pulling back from trying to shove you. You're like
I did try to knock him out before, but
Didn't work so great. Yeah, the rifle is not an attunement item.
okay. Well, if I'm not attuned to the gloves, then I plan to be soon.
Okay. I don't really remember you ever saying you were attuning to the gloves, so that can be something you do after this. After that digression, it is Sar's turn.
Is Oh, and actually, speaking of which, I didn't roll this before because I was using my reactions and whatnot, but just want to. Okay, that's a wheel cosmic omen that I've just done there, just in case it comes up, in case I have
Mm-hmm.
ever have a reaction that I can um use on a wheel, but okay. Oh, there's multiple things that I can do here, but um who knows which of them will lead to me getting out of this alive. Um so let's try this procedure. Um I'm going to drink a cloud in a bottle.
All right.
Which is I've not actually specifically written it down, but it's I have no idea. I just looked over to Discord and saw that at some point I clearly wrote roll.
Yeah, I was like,
Possibly.
what?
um, that must have been a sort of wrong
Wrong
thing
chat.
selected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cloud in a bottle.
But yeah, so that's like some
I got it right here.
flying speed and a bit
Yeah.
of extra movement speed
Not quite. Increases
or something.
Oh, there it is.
Increase. Oh, fabulous. Okay. Fabulous. Cheers. And actually, I'm gonna nick that before I lose it again.
Yeah. So it doesn't give you flying speed, but you can choose to gain flying speed, like for 6 seconds during the duration.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to do that and
Bonus action,
use.
drink it.
Is the choosing to gain flying speed an action?
No, you just choose it
Okay.
when you
Yeah,
take
so
movement.
bonus action, drink it for the flying speed of my movement speed for a round, and disengage
Sure.
and flutter up to here.
Oh, just sort of up the wall, like sort of to the
Yeah,
top of the ridge, I suppose.
indeed. which is a bit of a risk because I'm bloody low health.
I mean, everything's a
And
risk in this scenario, don't you think?
yeah, like that I had a bunch of options. Any one of them could have led to my imminent death. I've gone for this one.
You
Fair.
pulled the eject.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say that's totally fair.
And yeah, there. And yeah, that's action and bonus action and movement. So yeah, that's the gamble I'm taking.
What are you gonna do now, Laz?
Yeah. Throws a knife straight at me. Donk, right in the head. Job done.
You should try to verbally taunt him, like right at the end of your turn.
I'm just checking distances here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's measure things.
Ooh.
I mean, he's pretty decently far away, and presumably there's no way for him to get there.
Presumably being the optimal term.
He's got one of these left. Is he gonna use it? Yeah. Just checking. Oh, it's down, not up.
Yeah, just checking all my reactions as well. Don't mind me. Yeah. Oh. I throw a revivify up into the air.
So it'll fall down on you after you die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Itella, you want to ready up a reaction to attack of opportunity? This guy, he's going to shift into his like ghostly form again and just like pass straight through your body. You can make an attack roll against him as an attack of opportunity is at disadvantage if you want, but it would be a disadvantage. Yeah.
I was preparing to become a giant ant.
Well, you still could probably do that.
That would be odd, be doing that at the same moment.
You're like, all right, I'm getting ready, and this guy just like literally phases through your body.
Yeah, I could. I don't. I don't know that that's what I would expect him to do. I guess it would be a reaction to smack at him, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, let's do that, and then.
Yeah, I imagine you're like, okay, all right, we're gonna turn into a giant bug. All right, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for that. And then he's like right in front of you, passing through your face.
Man.
But it's at disadvantage because he is, not completely corporeal at this point.
I was in the midst of reading my aunt, so I was not.
Fair. Oh wow, that's a hit. That's
I
pretty
didn't hear
good.
it go off.
I did not hear it either, but that is a hit.
Oh, good. Because he needs to be hit. Whoa, yeah, it's a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Did he pull my arrows out before he started to move, or did they just go ghost 2? Or
I would assume
When he becomes incorporeal, they kind of just fall through him.
Yeah, they would fall out. Yeah.
So he just sort of like passes through Itella in this very like jarring moment, and he stops here. And once again, as this incorporeal effect ends, he hurls a bolt of necrotic energy at Tsar, and he just goes, "You will not escape." 22.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
23.
And he's down.
And we can't get to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just going to capitalize on this. He does have disadvantage on the attack, but he's just going to form another grave bolt and hurl it at the collapsed, unconscious, incapacitated Sar.
Oh,
Oh.
It just like smacks into the side of the cliff face, and he
Yeah.
just grumbles. Yeah. I mean, that's his go. Star is down and up like a 20-foot slope, give or take.
Yeah.
I tell her, you want to whirl around and get this man?
Okay, I don't think I can do what I wanted to do, but I can. I'll just have to ask you. Can I switch into the ant form and burrow and come out underneath him? Because he's
Burrow
a
is
20.
movement. So that's just your movement, so you could technically do that.
Right. And I just want to come out right underneath him and hopefully knock him prone again. Does that make sense?
Potentially. If that's what you like to do, yeah, you can make that attempt. Let's go big Sar, big Itella.
Mm-hmm.
You sort of just use your movement, burrow speed to burrow under and then pop out, sort of like right next to him. And tell you what,
No, under him. So he's like flung up in the air type thing.
tell you what, if you hit on this attack roll that you make as you come up, I will let you knock him prone.
Okay. So what would I roll?
It's just your ant attack roll. Do
Oh,
you
okay.
not have that somewhere?
I do. That wasn't. I just didn't know which thing to
Can't believe this. I never
roll.
fixed
That's all.
this.
Come back here, Ian. Where'd you
Okay,
go?
Tella.
Oh,
Okay, that's disappointing. Hold on. I tell her you're gonna vanish for a second.
Okay.
Does anybody remember Itella's initiative? I forgot that would remove him from the turn order.
20.
wasn't it
Mine was 20.
right? Yeah.
Okay. So, I did this because we did fix this to have the ant, but the version on the map is not that version.
Mm.
All right, your attack roll.
Did you say was
Was this pass fail?
that at disadvantage or
No, it's just an attack roll.
okay? Did I do it?
No, you click multi-attack.
Okay, so what am I?
You're either making a bite or a sting attack. Probably a bite.
Okay, that was my confusion.
Not at disadvantage. That is a miss. All right. So you burst through the ground under him, and he manages to sidestep your jaws. You do have a sting attack still, if you'd like to take it.
I will.
Yeah, it's still not at advantage. First number
I mean,
is a hit.
normal.
So roll your damage. Okay. DC 12 Constitution, say taking the poison damage on a failure or half on a success. All right, he's gonna make a con save then. Mm. 5. All right, so he is taking 10 piercing and 7 poison.
He's great at failing those.
Oh, the guy is pale, looks like he's on the verge of death, and can literally turn into a ghost for a few seconds. So there's probably something going on there with always failing Constitution saves.
Mm.
He's the ghost of the sickly Victorian era child. with murderous intent this time. That was your action, your movements. Anything else you want to do? I don't think there's a bonus action you can do in ant form.
No.
All right, so yeah, now there's a giant ant on the battlefield.
Okay.
All right. This guy, seeing that his boss has done the trick, and this is the last round. His little horn daggers are going to be on fire. He's going to, in his ignorance, attack the fire immune Drake here. 2 attacks, 23 and 24.
Oh, I'm sure they hit.
So ignoring the fire damage, you take 13 total piercing damage, Dribbly, and none of that 12 fire damage. But again, doesn't know any better. This was not in the info packet they received. He's going to use his bonus action and his once-a-day Horn Flurry to attack 2 more times with his fire-infused horn blades. Is that a hit and miss?
Yes.
7 piercing, but no fire. I mean, that's 14 fire damage Sar didn't take. Because that guy was about to go for you. And then you went up the hill.
Yeah.
And then you died. Well, fell unconscious.
It's-
We'll see.
Technically, that actually is a lot better because a single whopper of an attack and a miss is a lot better than like 4 hits.
True, in terms of death saves. Corwin.
Yeah.
Corwin still has Zephyr Strike. He hasn't taken any damage, so I don't think he's had to make a con save to keep it up. So he's still concentrating, and he still can't be.
Oh yeah, because this guy missed. Yeah.
No opportunities to attack, so he can move 40 feet, and he's gonna. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and.
That's for the duration, right?
Real quick.
Is that
Yes.
Is Zephyr Strike the movement speed bonus for the duration, and the don't provoke attacks of opportunity for the duration? Can you pop it into chat?
All
again?
of that is for the duration. The one thing that you get to use it once is the damage, and it doubles your movement when you use that.
Yeah, I just want to
I don't get to,
double check.
I can put it in the chat. Give me a
Yeah.
sec. There it is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, okay. So it's not once and the spell ends. That's how I misinterpreted it prior.
Mhm. I think.
And the other thing's all good. Okay, just double checking. Carry on.
I mean, ultimately, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to step out of range from this guy who's right next to me, so I'm not at disadvantage to attack anybody ranged. I kind of know where I'm going to finish. I just don't know who I'm going to attack in this situation. I've lost a bit of situational awareness. I think this guy is the person who I originally poisoned. Right off the bat?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's
Yeah,
been hit.
Him
he's been-
and big guy, yeah.
Right. This guy, he's the one who was slammed into the cart.
Correct.
So he's taken actually quite a bit of damage.
Yeah. The one
I
next
mean,
to you is
ignore
negligible, I
this.
think.
right.
Ignore the red dot. That
Okay.
means nothing to you.
I know I've done like close to 30 points of damage to Laz, but let me think about this.
And now he's being menaced by a giant ant covered in
Right.
rocks.
Right. I mean, just out of character thinking to myself, thinking out loud is, do I decrease, the forces? Because just taking one source of attack every turn it would be better than just pouring damage into Laz, hoping that it's going to take him out first.
Well,
So
I have a what your character would be aware of helpful comment.
Gotcha.
You're aware that he is a rogue and an assassin, and you're aware that most rogues / assassins work better when an ally is near the target so that they can hit them harder. But if he had no allies, that wouldn't work, would it?
Yeah, I mean, my first thought was actually to pour everything onto this guy. But what you just said kind of makes me second guess where I was going to end, because
Realistically, neither is a bad option. It's just which would you see the better result of sooner.
right.
And I don't know that you know that for sure.
Heck. Okay. I think I can take a clear shot on this guy, right? It's not like there's anything really blocking me. Just go ahead and attack him.
By the guy by the cart? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay into him. Cross my fingers. I don't know. Gut intuition. Back to okay. So this is weighted and 29
Yeah, that'll
to
hit.
hit
I'll definitely hit.
for 16 piercing.
That's pretty good.
And I don't think I get to add anything to that from anywhere. I'm not gonna. Dribbly won't get his reaction back till the end of my turn, so that's that. Second shot, same guy.
Yep.
22
That'll hit.
for 18 piercing.
Yeah, that hits, and he's going to use his reaction to Hellish Rebuke you. Give me a dex save.
Yeah. Dex save, how about 12?
That's a failure.
Yeah. Now I'm embarrassed.
15 fire damage as a stroke of hell flame just erupts from the from this primalist here.
Can we call that 7 since I'm fire resistant?
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
Oh, and that's your first con save, that concentration.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah.
So do I have to roll con save on that?
On the concentration check, yeah. But you do notice
Oh,
that
easy
his-
peasy.
nailed
Did
it.
a piece of paper just touch me? Is that what just happened? Yawn.
You do notice that much like the last guy, his horn blades erupt in flame.
Okay. When that flame damage went off, and I'm just please grant me the moment to read something real quick. I don't think it takes. I'll just put this in chat. I don't think this takes a. Anytime a creature within 120 feet takes fire damage, you can move up to that. It doesn't take a bonus or an action
Nope,
or anything.
nothing.
Just instantaneously. So I could right now move up to what, half my,
Mm-hmm.
which is 40, so 20. So I could just move 20 feet right now.
Yeah, any direction.
And I've only moved
Basically.
5 feet, so I still have 35 feet to move after that. And I made my save, so nobody can attack me. So I can just run
What?
circles around the whole camp.
Oh,
a few
out of
times.
curiosity, did Zephyr Strike increase your movement? No, it just gives you no attacks.
No, correct.
Okay.
It does increase your movement when you use the attack thing.
Gotcha.
So when you use that, you get plus 1d8 and double speed.
Gotcha.
Which every time I use it, we're in this like camp situation, and I don't need to move 90 feet. So or 80 feet, I guess.
Not yet. All right, you want to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use that opportunity for the cloak to move 20 feet, and I'm gonna put myself. That's 10, 20. I'm gonna put myself right here next to Dribbly, and I still have 35 more feet to go. That was both my attacks, though, right?
Yeah, that was both your attacks.
Okay.
You still have a bonus action in what, half your movement, or was that
It's 35.
35?
I had 40. I moved 5. Then I used the cloak to move 20. Let me actually.
So you got 35 movement.
Give me a sec while I.
Well, you just moved some. That was a 20 from the cloak. Got it. Sorry, brain fart.
Yeah, let me get that recorded. So I technically have 40 more feet.
For the
on next turns, or I guess this anyway. My question here is, with 35 feet, is Sar within reach?
Absolutely not. Unequivocally.
Okay, he's high.
It is a
there.
20-foot slope. It's rough terrain. In simple terms.
That wouldn't affect me as a ranger.
It would. It's a 20-foot slope, but that's just like. But he's still. You could get to him, but you couldn't do anything. Or you could get to like within 5 feet of him.
It says I gain a climbing speed and swimming speed equal to my walking speed for this.
Yeah, I mean that's what changed my answer. That you could get to him instead of you couldn't.
Gotcha. So I can get to him. So do I have and I do have a bonus. So I'm gonna go ahead and 5, 10, 15. I'll go ahead and put myself. Is that okay? It was
If that's what you
20
want to
feet.
do.
I'm gonna go there. I'm not done. I'm not done moving. I'm just gonna go there. Can I bonus action potion, Sar?
No,
Because I have a
it's an
basic.
action to give
Bonus
it to
action
someone
potion
else.
Okay.
yourself.
Okay. So
Yeah.
bonus
Yeah.
is used. All right. I'm gonna actually. I think I'm pretty sure I can move like to here. I had plenty of, I had 35 feet climbing. If I
Mhm.
can just climb over that normal, so I'm gonna. I don't know. Maybe we're still in AOE range, but. And I guess at this point, I'll go ahead and use my bonus to drop the healing on Sar, the healing spirit.
Let me double check a thing. What's the
It's
range
gonna
on
take
this
away my
ability?
Zephyr, but it's okay.
Nope, not that one.
I'm running out of slots here. This is the most spells I've ever cast, I think. This is close. I only have 2 slots left total. So healing spirit's gonna be
Wow.
right on Sar, and that would be my turn basically for Corwin. This is nail biting.
Just using.
We don't know if that's gone all exactly the way you hope it to be yet.
Yeah.
I think the distance is too far for this. Huh? Does it have to be within 30 feet of the target or the target of the target? And creature healing spell attempts to use any kind of action to aid it. Creature. The target of that action or the creature performing the action. So he does in fact get to attack Corwin. He can't attack Sar, which he would prefer to do. Yeah, so he's going to use his reaction, which he has not used, to hurl a grave bolt at you, Corwin. That's just the weaker grave bolt. That's why it's that one being used despite its name. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
24 necrotic damage. Your ability still goes off. You still get to do it, but he's not happy about it, so he shot at you basically.
I just hunch over a little bit, grabbing my gut, feeling like, oh, I'm dying.
Yeah.
You should do what
I'm
I
still
do,
standing.
which is hide in the cover of your own blood.
I'll learn. Okay, then my healing spirit is in the same, occupying the same space as Sar. That's the end of Corwin's turn. I'm not sure whether Sar should have been healed twice earlier or not. It's once per turn is the healing can happen. So it
Yeah.
either
A
happens
turn
now
is
and it
not a
can't happen
round. A
again.
round is not a turn. They're not the same thing.
Okay.
It was twice in the same round, but only once on 2 separate turns.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Then he gets a 1d6 right now.
Yep, and then he'll get it again on his turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the reason it made sense to me because it seems to work in the same way that Moonbeam works.
Or Cloud of Daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Cloud of Daggers.
So you
5
got
to you.
5.
All right.
Get back up.
Yeah.
Dribbly, he's just gonna attack the guy right next to him. He doesn't really know what's going on besides that, so
Sure.
18
yeah, that hits.
to nibble on him for 7 piercing, 3 fire. He won't infuse it. He is learning.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very effective.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then he's just not gonna move. He's fine there.
Alrighty. All right. This guy is going to So this look here. Yeah. Sorry, he'd be here. But without his bonus action to dash, he would only be like here. So he has to dash up, and now he's once again menacing you, Corwin. But you dropped your Zephyr Strike when you pulled up your Healing Spirit.
Yeah.
Just as a reminder, but yeah.
Yep.
All right, this guy is going to make a attack against Helena. 2 to be precise. 7 and 12 are definitely not going to hit. He's going to use his once a day Horn Flurry to hit twice again. He's having a really bad day. He got smacked against a cart and can't hit anything.
Did he get a concussion?
Apparently, Helena, it's your turn. This guy is flailing wildly with flaming horn daggers. What are you gonna do?
I think I'm just gonna like grab his arm again. And
Oh, you just want to
him.
shock him? Okay, go for it.
Oh, I gotta uncheck.
Nice.
That hits. He's gone. He's dead. That's the first casualty.
Nice.
Third or fourth, depending on how many times the counts are.
You want to stay where you are or move at all? Helena.
I think I might move back a little. I
Okay.
can click on the right thing.
All right, fair enough.
Right there.
Sorry, you have 5 hit points and a screaming headache. What do you want to do?
Would he get healed again?
The
right now?
pain's back. I'm
Yeah,
alive
roll
again.
Yeah, roll it. Roll the heal.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Oh,
One.
excellent. Okay, yeah. Oh, let's see. Okay, I've still got third level spot. And oh, what was this one again?
There's technically more like distance that you could physically travel, but you wouldn't be able to see stuff the further away, like off the map that you get. Because
Yeah,
it is a cliff, like the side of a cliff, right?
I'm sort of in the balance between do I want to offense or more defense? What's the
Difficult either way, really.
yeah, like just like flying up this cliffside, like nothing's necessarily going to be a good option.
Yeah.
Nothing's necessarily going to be a bad option. It's just we'll see. You know what? It's done me well so many times before. I'm going to sort of start splashing up from my pool of blood. And and I'm going to at third level cast Moonbeam over on Laz.
Take him
because
down.
It's Moonbeam's done me well in the past. Oh yeah, and the description is what save is it? It's a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. And if I remember, it'd be like so.
Yes. Precisely what I'm going for.
Ah,
Oh. 22 radiant damage.
that's 22 damage. That's pretty good.
And then we'll sort of uh, slip and splutter and whatnot, just 15 foot that way, off of the sort of edge, the cliff edge.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, and I can still bonus action. Okay, goodbye, last greater healing potion. Not that it'll necessarily make any difference to if I'm hit with like another necrotic attack or something. Oh gosh, did I roll that right? I did roll that right. Nice.
Pretty good.
My pajamas are very wet now.
Filthy, really.
Yeah.
All right. He has to make the save because it's his turn, right?
Yes.
We should buy some scrolls of mending.
Yeah. That's a
17.
successful save, which I think is for half damage. First, uh, yada yada. 2d10 on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. So let me roll the 11.
Well, that's pretty good damage, really.
Yeah. Oh,
What's up?
no, I was just making sure I'd ticked off all of my used bits and bobs.
Fair enough. Yeah. So as he takes the damage from the moonbeam, he sort of shifts his stance and digs his heels in, and he goes, "The job's still not done." And he's going to make an absolutely insane leap, but this will count as an attack of opportunity for Itella. If you'd like to make one. You have advantage because of the particular thing he's doing.
I don't mind advantage. So that would be a
It's technically your choice
yeah.
because you have multiple attacks, multiple types of attack.
By bite, the target becomes grappled, but if I sting, he becomes poisoned.
And stings more damage, like quite a bit more damage.
Yeah, it is. Okay. And he needs to die.
That's a hit.
Why is it that? Sorry. Apparently I missed. Did he hit? 12 again?
Success. So like half damage. I mean, you guys are whittling him down. That's for sure.
Not fast enough.
9.
Just saying. And we are going to need scrolls of cleaning after this.
Oh, actually, yeah. Do we have
No.
Druidcraft? Not Druidcraft.
Press
Oh no, it is
digitation.
Druidcraft.
I mean,
That's the one
yeah.
I'm thinking of. Yes.
Yeah. So you see a surge of magical energy course through his boots, in fact, which then just like shoot out below him, and he flings himself through the air, landing right here. Smiles for all. All attacks against him until the start of his next turn have advantage. He's very off kilter, but he is here and he is attacking.
He's a good fellow.
I am unarmored, which that's just
Lower AC.
10
yeah.
plus 10 plus dex, right? Which
Yeah.
is 13.
Yeah.
13 grand total. So yeah, that's a hit.
That wasn't his attack. That was his con save.
Oh, sorry. I that was an ability. Sorry, I read that as attack.
Unfortunately for you, he does get his sneak attack. So
There it is. Yeah,
23 is a
definitely.
hit. So that's piercing damage in this case. So that's 40 piercing damage. And as you drop to the ground,
Yeah.
as you very much do, he places his other hand on the dagger that he has and twists the hilt, and he goes, "Stay dead." And you see, Corwin, a like column of green at the center of the dagger that just erupts through the blade into Sar. You're going to take an additional, and this is a second effect, not the attack. So it counts as a death save. Let me find the number here. Venom switch. Technically, you're unconscious. You're dying. Wait, you get a con save? You don't get strength or dexterity saves, but you do get a con save. So you might take less damage.
Okay.
But I guess it doesn't matter.
Go as bold as I can here. So if I get a con save, does that mean I can also use my Cosmic Omen reaction to improve my save?
I would say probably not, because
I might as well have sort of rolled on, like given myself all the options. But yeah,
it's still a failed death
is,
save either way. Yeah. So yeah,
there it is. There we go.
it's a con save for half. That's a success. You take half damage, which is still a death save.
Yeah. One or two death saves.
I am double checking that.
I have a funny feeling when you're hit in
crits
death save, it's
I think
2.
crits are in fact, based on the particular poison he just injected you with, I guess that wouldn't make a difference because
My heart's not beating. What's supposed to move the poison around?
right, it's just it's stagnant. It's just staying there. That's funny. If character takes damage, well, there's your hit points. Automatically gain 1 failure. That's what I thought. They suffer. Critical hits do 2 failures instead of 1. So yeah.
So this is a peculiar nature of it being a sort of double in one attack.
Yeah, it is a different situation. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, purely for the sake of being able to do this, he's gonna bonus action disengage, move to here, and hurl a grave bolt at Corwin.
Didn't he bonus action to jump up here? Or
He
I guess
did
that was
not.
a legendary or something.
No, it was not. It was not a bonus action. It was something else. Hey, I think that's a
That
miss.
doesn't hit. Yeah, it doesn't hit me.
But he is oh sorry, he moved here. But he is posturing to protect the dying Sar, and by that I mean ensure he dies.
Yeah.
I tell her, that guy just left away. Oh yeah, that also means your moonbeam's down.
Oh, yes.
Hmm. Hmm. He's not even on the map anymore.
I am.
He's down south.
We are. We're
Oh,
here and
I see you now.
here. Yeah.
I cannot get there quickly.
Yeah, do you have a climb speed?
Who, me?
Well, the ant, technically.
Well, there's the burrow, which could interact in a
Burrow
particular
is
way.
20.
Yeah, it's only 20-foot burrow, though, so...
Yeah,
get
my
anywhere.
climb speed's 30.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you'd have to bonus action dash to get there. So you can choose to run up there or try and finish the guy that's stabbing Dribbly.
No, I'm pretty focused. I'm gonna go straight for him as far as I can get.
That's 60 feet minus 20 because it's rough terrain, so that would get you all the way up to him.
Okay.
As you climb the slope. All right. Next up is this guy who is hitting Dribbly again. Miss. Is a 16 a miss?
Yes, they're both misses.
Okay. Corwin.
You know, Sar. I'm just really, I don't know how to process what's happening. So I feel like it's is a broken record at this point, and I'm just gonna keep skipping with it. So I'm gonna do the only thing I feel like I can do. I've been sitting here meditating on it for the past 6 seconds. And I'm gonna go ahead and risk an attack of opportunity. I'm gonna wind up moving here. It's gonna cost me 10 feet.
Yeah, he'll stab. And miss.
And that's it, or does he get 2?
It's actual opportunity or 1 attack.
Missed. Okay, cool. I'm gonna come right over here. So I'm not in range of Laz. I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on Sar. So that's not what I wanted to hit. I wanted to hit this.
The smirk creeps around his lips, and he uses his reaction to stab Sar.
I don't know. Is this torture? Am I contributing to torture? Like, I'm conflicted.
Also, what's the
other
order of
options
events here?
What's the order of events here? He stabs you before the heal goes off, because the point of the ability is that he's trying to kill you before you can be healed. So that's 1 death save, and then he can't do the other thing. So even though he feels really smug about it, the heal still goes off.
Oh my god, how many death saves had you failed?
That would have been 2.
That would have been 2, okay.
Yeah, he can't do the other thing because it takes his bonus action, which would have given you another one.
So I just moved 15 feet. Sar's healed, I presume?
He's on the ground at 13.
Okay. I say, stay alive, buddy. And I've got, from 15, I've got 25 feet left, I think is calculated right? Yeah, 25. So I'm going to go basically 10, Then I have 15 left, which is going to put me here. And I use my action for that spell.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and use the bonus greater healing potion.
Okay.
44 plus 4.
Yep.
Boo. I mean, it's better than what I had. And I think that's all I got. So that's Corwin. I'm telling you, this is I'm at the edge of my seat here. Dribbly, he's gonna rinse and repeat. He's gonna try to bite that guy.
All right, roll it. I'll be right back.
24. Boo. 6. I mean, the 5's all right.
Oh yeah, that's a roll of 2 and a roll of 1.
Yeah.
Oh, this. Hold on. I feel like I need to sort of here's some red because there needs to okay, yeah, loads of sour blood there. Then some splattering as he flew up here. Oh, big pool there. Another big pool here. Yeah. I'm painting the countryside red.
Well, good luck. I think he gets to you before I tell a Ken.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a hit.
This is the craziest fight. I've been in a few, and I've died in 5, 6, 7 of them, something, you know. But I mean, made the saves to come back. But this is wild.
I just
Yeah,
started
6.
drawing out like how I'm sort of painting the countryside.
You know, somebody had to do it. It was starting to look a little bland. All right. I believe that's it for Dribbly.
Yeah, he won't move.
Isolate, eliminate. These guys coming up. He has
Yeah,
advantage on attacks against the prone Sar.
Yeah, there's yeah, that's that.
Oh, I didn't even
Oh,
let
hold on,
advantage.
no, I forgot I'm not technically downed anymore. Yeah.
That. You know what? Let me just roll the second one for that. That's the first attack. 18 hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
9
Oh gosh, it
piercing.
doesn't insta kill me. Okay.
Second attack. Well, yeah, because this is the primalist. This is not the.
Yeah. Indeed, but like, yeah, that also hits because I'm not wearing my armor.
4 more piercing. Isolate, eliminate.
That meets my death. Like my 0 hit points.
Yeah, he's at 0 hit points again.
Yeah.
Nice today.
And that's
well,
third time.
Well, it's this third and final guy's turn to use his once a day horn flurry and hit you 2 more times. Bam. Is that a hit? I'm actually not sure. That's really low.
Hey, what's your naked AC?
Yeah.
What's your dex?
You're like 12 or
Oh
13.
gosh, that's yeah, my dex is 3, so that meets.
Yeah.
All right, that's a death save. That's another death save. You are now at 2 death saves.
Yeah.
With 2 guys hell bent on eliminating you, hovering over your body.
Yep.
Hellbent is apt. Also, Sar has ascended to the heavens, apparently, according to this camera here. I'm not sure what's going on
Lord.
there. Liz, it's your turn.
Oh god. Yeah, that that can you hear me as fine?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
can
you
hear you
sound fine.
great. Your camera is just toast.
Hold
the
on.
northern light.
I'm going to leave it because that's fitting. And
There we go.
if I change it, it might mess
Oh yeah,
up.
might risk messing things up. Yeah.
Okay.
Does Would I be able to tell if Laz looks like injured?
He's definitely injured. I think the
Seems
term
like
is bloodied, right? So
How
he's
much is
like,
his? How much is Saw's?
yeah, he's definitely injured, but he doesn't look like he's about to die.
Uh, if I did my cloak thing, would that mean that Sar would be undead again?
No, the cloak's temporary hit points, so
Okay.
that unfortunately would not work. Yeah, it's not healing; it's temporary hit points.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to shoot.
Also, I think you did that last time, and you can only do that once before completing a long rest, which you haven't yet.
Oh,
If I'm
right.
remembering right.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah. Um, so what do you want to do? There's still the one guy between you and Dribbly. You can try and finish that off, or you can head up to help the dying man.
If you can.
Does Laz still have advantage? Like, you have advantage on him?
On
Oh, with the leap thing.
Yeah, you still have an advantage on attacks against less. That is correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to shoot him.
Do it. Roll at advantage, and you definitely get your sneak attack.
Hopefully I'll get him to stop killing Sar.
That's a hit for what I imagine is about to be a
Right.
ton of damage.
Saw the bloody rag doll.
26. He doesn't have his reaction, so he just takes it.
Nice.
Yeah, he noticed that. He glances over his shoulder at you, and he just like and looks back down at Sar.
you get a second attack, don't you?
No, rogues do not.
They don't?
Nope, never. You want to move it all?
Yeah. Let me do. I'll go up here and like around instead of past the guy.
Trying not to
Okay.
slip on the pool of blood.
Yeah, so you're sort of like on the slope, but not heading up yet. Sar, give us that death save.
All right, you all ready for this nat 20?
Yep.
Imagine.
To be honest, I'm honestly surprised that it's not landed on requiring a nat 20 since the start on this of this fight.
Hmm.
Yeah, just felt like I need to fully type this out because it's about to be Laz's turn. And oh, never mind, Laz.
Oh man, it might not even. Well, it doesn't even matter, as that's your final death save.
That's third death save.
Your body goes limp completely, and your consciousness slips, and you find yourself, as you have many times before, in like the vast void of space. But then it cuts, and it just appears as if you're standing in a pitch black room. You feel like you're not quite alone. You feel you hear the same voice you've heard many times before. You know, I could save you this one and only time, but you have to devote yourself to me. And the form of the like big starry being comes into view again. And hey, if you die again, I can experience death too. Wouldn't that be interesting? What do you say?
So I was like, you kept warning me that this was where we was headed. Did you always know?
I knew the obstacles in your path were likely to be your death. Did I know it would be this one? No. In fact, I thought it would be the next. But I suppose we'll see if you accept. Yeah, and this starry form, many times your size, reaches out a hand. There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like down here. It's like you can't see that.
Yeah. So take anything you want. Just the people I was with. I only got. I only lived this moment so long thanks to them.
Then they too will, this one time, receive my blessing. But you have sworn yourself to serve me. I am known as the Star Dweller. You are my servant. With that, your consciousness saps back to your body, and from just like all these different stab wounds all over your body, just start to emit this like bright starlight that erupts from you. And Laz sort of like staggers backward, like shielding his eyes, as from somewhere far in the heavens, a stroke of light slams down on him and showers the whole area and each of you in starlight. So, if you'd like to click that new spell that you have, that just cast on starlight. That just cast on Laz.
Is is that the luminary
Blessing.
spec one?
No, the blessing.
No. Oh, the
The blessing of starlight.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It starts here somewhere.
You have a spell book, right?
Mm-mm. I mean,
Is
druids.
that the
He has
right
like a
one?
star map.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
star
it.
map.
it's
You're
like
like,
yeah.
I mean, they could, I guess. You know, you could have a journal.
It's right here. Blessing of Starlight. It's the here. I will. Can I just do this? Where's the? Sorry, it's being weird.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd put it in before, but I guess it must have not saved properly.
Fair enough. Yeah, so he's
yeah.
got to make a Constitution save.
Yeah. Buttons. Quick, come on.
He doesn't have advantage on that, so a 19 is a success, so he takes half damage, I believe. Yeah, so if you want to manually roll that 64 damage.
This is against Laz.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That is 15 force damage against Laz. And in this case, It is being, you chose to protect your friends, so it's the enchantment variety. So all of you gain 30 temporary hit points. Sar, you are at 1 hit point with 30 temporary hit points. Oh, sorry. You are not at 1 hit point. You are at half, like, in the middle.
Half a hit point.
Half your hit points.
Half of my hit points, minus the of the maximum, which was reduced by 24.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, true. And he had staggered backward from that. So you are at whatever that would be.
Yeah. So I'm at 26.
And you make a death save at the start of your turn. You failed. This occurred. You came back to life. You still get your turn. You're prone, but you get your turn. And you are. I will note that the whole area is now lit up in this like glittering blue stardust all around you guys. So that just happened. What you want to do, Sar?
Sar's limit break bar just filled up.
As Laz is just like, won't you die?
What are you?
I guess so I was gonna thus stand up. I mean, there's still a lot of blood there, but stand up and say, you shouldn't have fought the Star Dweller. And I feel like it's only appropriate to where's it gone?
That did not take your once a day use for that, by the way. that was the Star Dweller doing that, not you.
Well, I guess if that's still once a dayable, that's 100%. I'd follow up on doing that again. Annoyingly, the Discord thing is not letting me copy the text, and
It's being weird today.
yeah, like I think it's because it's sort of like in that spoiler section, and it's deciding to misbehave.
Yeah. So what would you like to do? So I try to
And yeah, that's
and that should help.
oh yeah. Fabulous. And yeah, with this whole context, 100%, I think that would make sense to use the once a day of that just now as well.
Do you want to do the evocation version as
which-
opposed to the enchantment version?
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
Fantastic. Yeah, so you just you're just like you shouldn't mess with the Star Dweller, and you point up, and another like mote of starlight is just barreling towards him. Yeah, so that would be another con save from him. Yeah. If that is what you're doing.
I've sort of half pasted it in now.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Obviously needs to have some tweaks, but here we go. Con save.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was not prepared.
So that is 12 d4 damage instead of 6 d4 because you went with the evocation route.
Yeah. Ooh.
Let me double check a thing. How fitting. Yeah, no, you just this mote of starlight just slams into Laz, just splitting him down the center, and he just bursts into stardust. All of his equipment falling into a pile.
He's literally, I mean, it's just his
He's
equipment
gone.
and he's gone.
He's just dead.
And I guess following that, Sal just
I tell I had
look
front row seats
look
to
at the one to his left there, and just look
amazing.
that way, and yeah, I
Did you have something to say?
yeah.
Definitely looks startled, but nothing else at the moment. Taken aback, if you will.
Dazzled.
But I guess that's it for you. So it's Itella's turn.
Yeah, indeed.
Not gonna lie, I didn't think that was gonna kill him.
Well,
That's
in
no
my
single damage.
disappointment, I guess.
Brilliant starfall just occurred, and now there's a guy still in front of you.
Yes, and in my disappointment, I guess I'm just gonna bite him. I wanted to bite the other one, and I just pulled up the wrong one. Sorry.
That'll hit.
Mm.
Roll your damage. He's grappled. You got him in your chompers, and then you sting him.
Mm. I was thinking of offering him up to the Tsar. Here.
He might survive this thing. I don't know how much he's been damaged.
That one?
Not that
Oh,
much.
nice.
All right, he's gonna have to make a con save. 12 is a failure, so roll your crit damage, and he takes it. 14, 25, 33 damage. That's pretty gosh dang good.
You guys are showing off.
Yeah, at this point. Oh, fantastic. This guy's just absolutely getting his butt kicked up here. But he is now held and grappled. This
And
guy...
I'm just gonna hold on to him, let everybody smack him.
That's fair. This guy from his position just saw two very bright flashes of light within seconds of each other and doesn't really know what's going on. So he's just going to keep stabbing the little Drake. And missing, apparently. Corwin, you saw a decent chunk of that out of the corner of your eye. You don't know how... you're not sure about the details, but Sar's now standing, and Laz is gone.
Yeah, my plan was to kind of move up here a little bit. I'm sure at this point I'll definitely see that they're up and see what's going on up there. I feel like they have it under control, and I'll just shoot this guy.
Okay.
By Dribbly. Everything's checked. 29.
Yeah, that hits.
16.
That's damage. Still standing, but damage.
Yeah, unless I roll a 1, I hit everything that I try to shoot. So
Seems
24 for 15 more.
That did not work. You know what? He's dead.
Cool. I don't think I have any other bonus or anything to help out. Corwin's kind of tuckered. I mean, it's like this has been a roller coaster. He'll just finish off by moving over to Dribbly.
Ah, fair enough. Dribbly?
I'm not sure what Dribbly's gonna do.
Well, Dribbly can fly, unlike you.
Yeah.
That was mean. Unlike you.
Imagine not being able to fly. God.
I know.
Crazy.
Yeah. I guess he would instinctively look around, and if there's still somebody standing, try to get there and attack him. He's got 40? 40? Yeah, 40 feet. So he could go 10, 20, 30 and be there. So why not?
Yeah.
So he'll fly up and nibble on the guy that I guess he's grappled, so the ant has just stung him. He's gonna fly up there and probably miss.
Unfortunate.
Unless he has advantage because the other person's grappled. But I don't know.
Nah.
Okay. But it was fun.
Unfortunately.
He got to stretch his wings.
I don't think so. But after you is him.
Is that an opposed strength?
It could be, except he's just gonna try and stab the ant.
Oh,
Like backwards.
hit.
Those are both hits. So I don't know how many temporary hit points you had previously from Wrath of Elements, but if it was less than 30, you now have 30 because of the star thing that just happened.
Mhm.
So 15 damage.
So half of it. No.
Yeah, roughly. Helena. Sorry, I should say you now have 50. You now have 30 unless the other value is more. That's how it works. You take the higher of the two values. Yeah, Helena, go ahead.
Can I see everything that happened, or
You got a gist of it.
because
Like
I'm
you're not entirely sure on like how Sar did that, but you're pretty sure Sar did that. Basically
so I
cause
know
cause like little motes of light to fall from the sky and then explode a guy. So, like you did see enough of it to get the idea that Sar did that, and Laz is dead.
okay. I was deciding if I was gonna go after the other guy or go. Where'd he go?
Up to you. The other guy is currently in giant ant's mouth, so it would not be impossible, but maybe a little more difficult to hit.
I did miss that this guy has disappeared.
Oh yeah, that guy died. You were too busy like looking at what just happened up on the hill. And you
Yeah.
look over and this guy's just laying there dead, and you're like, oh, huh, what now?
Well, I don't know what I can do if he's in a ant's mouth. Can I?
You could
Can get
potentially climb
physical
up
like
the
hit
hill and
him?
then shoot him from there, but from where you
Or-
are, it's going to be a little rough.
If you can get into
Okay.
melee. But I don't know if you can.
I don't even think she would have to. She could still
I
shoot
was
the
wondering-
guy. It's just not from down and behind.
Right, but I was wondering if shocking grasp would hit the ant too. 'Cause of
I
it
was
being
thinking the
in mouth.
gun, but whatever you want to do,
Well, it's not me.
whatever she wants to do.
So you think I could aim it in a way where I'm not gonna shoot my friend?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Definitely.
I'll try that then. I'll say like a stay still.
Hold him right
upon
there.
upon her saying still, I'll use the wheel cosmic oven for an extra d6 on the attack roll.
Get it?
Nice.
Yeah. So it's normal, but you do have sneak attack if you hit. That doesn't matter, anyways. All right. Yeah. So roll your crit damage, which means you got to roll
Oh.
from the crit one. That's what auto rolls the crit, but oh my goodness.
You like ricochet it
Alright.
off something. I don't know. That was great.
33, 50, 62 ish,
I think a shotgun.
somewhere in that. Like just and he's dead. And that fight is over, and you're all injured and exhausted, and like half of your stab wounds have now closed. So yeah, that happens.
Can we? How many turns was that?
That was
A few. I was not counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns.
It's crazy 5 turns.
Yeah.
In the last
Really?
30
That's it?
seconds,
I
a
mean,
lot has happened. The
Yeah, I
blood-soaked
can see that.
Sar is standing
I can
there,
see
and
that.
I kind of imagine at this point, Sar, you're kind of standing there, and you're looking up at the starry sky with a big old smile on your face.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
actually, if we're sort of like out of turn order now,
Yeah.
Sarl, just fall over backwards and just be staring at the sky, but upon casting Aura Vitality, um, for the sort of like heal himself, knowing that other people but are needing healing, but also just wanting to embrace.
Just healing up here.
Yeah.
No, I imagine you just like plop on your back and are like literally radiating this healing energy, this healing light, if you will.
Yeah.
As everybody well, everybody who's there is like looking down at you like, well.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, roll it.
You literally beckon us because I'll have to move.
I don't think so. He's just chilling, you know.
Yeah.
30
But
Oh,
there
I
are
guess
some people
Oh,
are already there.
yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, you're almost
guess-
within range.
yeah, indeed.
What's going on up here? Now I'm in range.
But yes, just like every 6 seconds he'll
Just like little
he'll
pulses
start with
of
a little
healing
to
light.
himself, but then the sort of 6 seconds after it be to just people in immediate vicinity, while just sort of like lying back on the ground, arms spread, like staring literally into space.
Man, you're just like a healing machine at this point. I didn't know you had that power. Have you had it this whole time, or is this brand new?
Yeah, it's I've not had it prepared prior to 2 in-game days ago. Yeah.
And now we know why they were trying to kill you specifically.
Yeah.
They wanted to remove the primary source of healing from the party,
Yeah.
and it didn't work because you had a secondary source of healing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it worked eventually.
Yeah.
Just
My little ant feelers are like poking at him and like sort of like petting him.
You realize those ant little they're just getting coated in blood.
Oh, I don't
If there
care.
was any-
I don't care. I'm going to be changing out of this form anyway, and it'll be gone.
Yeah,
If
does
there
that
was-
mean that when you turn back, your eyebrows are covered in SARS blood?
Maybe a little bit.
if there was any remains of Laz, I had planned on going up and like stabbing him several more times to make sure he's dead.
Well, if you go
Like,
up to
after
check,
the-
you find his pile of equipment and
Yeah.
what looks like chunks of like faintly glowing blue, like the cut, like the seams, right, where the chunks of him were severed, or like faintly glowing blue. He's got a bunch of equipment if you want it.
Oh, art. Sure, let's check it out.
Details can be given later, but
Yeah.
he's got a couple things such as the Ring of Rending. You guys don't know what these are. It's just so they're written down in a way that I can understand it in the future. Boots of Mad Leaping.
Yeah, that dude was doing some mad leaping.
Yeah.
+2 studded leather. And the Sorrow's Fang dagger. And what you got? Pretty much everything else he's got is like standard stuff. Oh, sorry, that's like what he's his like actual equipment that he's fighting with. But he did have a few other things that he didn't have the chance to use. 2 smoke bombs. 1 hellfire bomb. He did use the 1 on you guys. And this is what he didn't have the chance to use because he kind of just blew up to a lot of damage. 5 superior healing potions.
Nice.
Ooh.
If things had gone
We don't need
slightly
those.
differently, he would have been using those.
Mhm. Yeah, his demise snuck up on him, I think.
Yeah,
It
me
serves
too.
him right for using all those bonus actions.
Right? Oh my god. Well, I think as you guys heal in a funny little huddle around Sar,
Yeah.
and then probably rest up for the evening.
Oh, now can we take a nap?
And
Yeah.
I mean, with 2d6 per 6 seconds, I mean, we can reasonably think that we're all healed up again, right? After 10 rounds of that.
Why don't you just roll, what, 20 d6?
Every yes. So yeah. I just rolled 2, so I'll roll another 18d6, which, yeah, I think I don't think I'd have done any more on myself because I'm basically at air quotes max health at the moment anyway.
I see. So it's only 1 creature, so you'd have to kind of decide to divvy it up
Yeah.
between people.
But yeah, Saul would have because he's not in the great mind state right now. It would have just essentially been randomly assorted to
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the ant doesn't need any healing. Drively can
yeah,
be last
aside-
if there's anything remaining.
Well, she was at like
Yeah,
half health
so
before she went ant.
it would have
so-
been more towards
Oh.
the humanoids, but yeah.
I forgot Itala had already been damaged.
You could just say everybody heals 15 and save us
How
math.
many ones?
We'll just say
Yeah.
everybody heals 15 and save us math.
Job done, yep.
Beyond that, though, I think you
That
guys
works.
probably settle down for an actual night's sleep, or do you guys want to maybe leave a little bit and then sleep somewhere else at this stage? You've been attacked here twice. Which,
Yeah.
I imagine there's a point where you guys, especially after seeing, because this would make you think of it, like streaks of light falling from the sky, you would go, oh, wait, hold on. When those fire guys showed up, they shot a beam of light into the sky. That's how these guys found us.
Hmm.
And now,
And
technically, it's
also-
happened again.
So with those fire guys, there was like the matron sort of spoke like sort of appeared as a sort
True.
of what do we call it? Illusion is the term I'll go with. But yeah.
So how does Sar feel about this turn? Or maybe you're not sure yet.
SARS right now just feeling because with all these sort of dreams and moments of communication with this celestial being which he now knows
Oh, that was
as the
wrong
Star
person.
Dweller.
Yeah.
It's been a sort of gradual increasing perspective of like more and more awe. AWE.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, just realized.
Oh, yeah.
That might have been a Brit accent thing that not everyone heard the same. But yeah.
I heard or, so thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce or in a sort of Americanism sort of way.
I mean, to be fair, it's one of those words I don't really think
Yeah.
about very often, but I guess aw.
But yeah,
It's weird. I don't know. It's weird.
So
Probably not
yeah,
best
like,
not to dwell on
it's been
that.
gradually increasing about
Yeah.
to this being, and now it's just kind of like reached a full-blown peak, because like when it was the sort of celestial fight, that's where things in his head started to twist, and now just yeah, the gobsmackness and the sense, like there's a lot of emotions going on in his head, but there's a sort of big profound notion of gratitude to it.
For sure.
But yeah, there's a lot of emotions flowing around. I mean, he was just used as a bloody pinata in every manner of the term bloody.
Right. Oh man, it was not a pleasant night.
I have to
It's one of those
practice
like
my healing.
it's like when you have a really
Yeah.
bad it's like when you have a really bad day, but then something very good happens. Let's make the day good. It doesn't make the day good by any
Yeah.
means. The day was still very bad, but that good thing, that's good.
Yes.
But it does
That's where
sound
I'm
like that's
torn,
your only
like with,
one, you
with
know?
Yeah.
sleeping here and on. Like I'm not. Corwin's not prepared for another battle, remotely. He's ready to hide completely from any kind of, he's spent.
Yeah.
But how, did the rest of us, did we decide that we're gonna sleep here, or
Are my bed's even burnt?
Sar's the bed is the only one that's really messed up at all.
Yeah.
I think I think the two northern ones got scorched in a cone of golden flame in the very first fight tonight. That's why they weren't sleeping in their bed, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Corwin's is fine.
Yeah, mine's fine.
It could just be as simple as you guys just go down the road slightly and tuck into a corner and sleep there, right? Like, you don't have to
Mhm.
go very far or anything. You guys look the rest of your night will come and you'll get a crappy rest, but a rest.
Well, I think our adrenaline would be going, so we would probably move on a little bit.
At least to be on the safe side, sure. You guys can sort of move down the road and find yourselves a bit of a safer place to rest for the evening. Yeah, you guys can absolutely do that. As Corwin is stuffing all Sar's stuff, all Laz's stuff in a bag, and heading on out.
I mean, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Corwin would be okay with like a short rest or something, and just finishing off his healing with hit dice or something.
Maybe take a short
And
rest, travel like half a day, find a different place, and rest for real. That kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Definitely.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, can we even return to the long rest and complete it if we stayed here, or if we moved 10 minutes up the road? Or, you know what I mean? Like,
It'll
is that
it'll.
out of question at this point?
I mean, at this
Two
stage,
battles.
the way that I recall the rest rules working is if you were like interrupted for less than an hour, you can still get the long rest.
Okay.
Or even like less than 10 minutes. I don't remember the exact like number, but it's more than you might think. Right? It's not just, oh, I woke up and read a book for 10 minutes, then went back to bed. That does not interrupt your rest, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact numbers, but basically, you could get the rest. You're fine.
In the same sort of vein as how waking up to do your watch doesn't stop you from succeeding a long rest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Definitely.
If it's like, if it was the close to the last watch and we only have a few hours left, maybe we should just finish it here. But I don't know. I'm open to anything.
Why don't we call it you guys moving down the road a little bit and then resting there, and then you get up the next morning with your full rest, and that's not too much of an issue because you'll finish the rest of the night undisturbed by doing that for sure. So yeah, we'll say that you guys did that. Yeah, so I think this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna end early today, but we're gonna go for like 10 more minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, as you guys sort of wake up the next morning, some of you definitely
Mhm.
on the sore side, some more than others. You guys managed to get up rested, but it's you slept. You didn't sleep well, but you slept. What this is? I'm not even joking. I'm genuinely curious. What are you guys doing with all that blood-soaked stuff? How about the scorched stuff? Like, are you just leaving it here, or what are you doing?
Just leaving it.
To be
Yeah, it's a good
reclaimed by
question.
nature.
I
Yeah.
mean, is that what a ranger would do? I don't honestly know.
I guess
I'm an
it's
8th level ranger.
Technically,
I
as an
guess
eighth
it's
level
all like
ranger,
biodegradable.
true. Technically, as an eighth level ranger, whatever you do is what a ranger would do because you did it. So it's up to you.
By blood-soaked stuff, what are we talking about? Are we talking about my bedroll?
Yeah, mostly. Mostly. Well,
And ours.
really,
So
it's not
actually,
a huge deal.
I'm taking my bedroll.
The only one that's fine.
The only one
no.
that's fine. Yeah.
None of you would fit in it.
As a pillowcase.
Oh, I don't have it prepared anymore. But I'm going to for my bedroll. I'm going to be I'm remembering the right campaign, right?
I'm gonna
This
shovel
this is
over here.
this is where I've got a seldom used, but yeah, I did. It wasn't the Curses. What's it called? The bottle that
Oh, alchemy jug.
alchemy jug. That's what. Yes, I'm using that
I'm fully
to
healing all of you.
um simply because there's more of it. I don't have any solid reason other than that. Just salt water to
Oh, sure.
gush on my bed linen to try and get as
Some
much as of the water away as I reasonably can.
fair enough. So sort of try and wash that out. Yeah. So you know you do that, and then you guys head off for the day. You guys are definitely nearing the shoreline. You can, but as you guys are continuing north, not far, but off in the distance, you guys see the disconcerting sight of smoke rising in the distance.
Mm.
Trying to fix this. It's not working like it's supposed to. There we go. As you guys progress further in the day, it's probably, I'd say when you guys first notice it, it's like an hour out, but you guys all have fairly good perceptions, so it's not crazy surprising you guys notice it like really early. But as you guys get closer and closer, you guys see what looks like a like a fishing town, like a little fishing village that just appears to be ablaze. Like a large portion of this little village is on fire. And you guys sort of as you continue forward? What do you guys want to do? You guys like approach cautiously? Are you guys just rushing in? Or you guys just ignoring it and heading to the docks to find a boat? Like, what are you guys doing?
Do we hear people?
No, not at all.
Nobody's screaming, crying out. Nobody's trying
Doesn't
to
appear
put
to be,
any
no.
fires out.
Do we see any movement of things other than things like burning down?
To be clear, you guys are like at a fair distance, and you are coming
Okay.
from the side of the town, right?
Mm.
So you're not like coming in the main road.
Would you guys like me to do a flyover?
Dribbly can do that without you having to
true.
use it, So, but the suggestion, Dribbly can do that.
I can also dim the flames to make it easier to see, if that helps at all.
It's a lot of fire. It's multiple like blazing buildings at this point. But yeah, you can do a flyover. That's not a problem. Just have Dribbly sort of fly over the town and then fly back. And Dribbly will report that there are a lot of dead people, but there are also a scant handful, if you will, of people that look to still be alive.
Survivors. I relay that to everybody. It's like there might be some survivors. I mean, do Dribbly think do the survivors look similarly dressed to the corpses, or and are they just
It's a
occupants?
it's a mixed match. I think
I mean, does it look like
I'm trying to
battle?
think. Trying to think of Dribbly's facial recognition abilities.
Yeah, his intelligence is his weakness. If that's any
Well, yeah, but how bad?
-1. It's an 8.
Oh, that's
He's got
sufficient
8
for
in
him to
intelligence.
go. For him to go. Probably by name, even that he saw Jet and Rodin in there, in the town.
Okay.
So it's just kind of right now we're just deciding what you guys want to do.
And we're currently in a truce with those guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shall we join them and tell them what we just experienced with Laz? And Corwin asks the party.
We should let them know that he is no longer an issue.
Seems reasonable.
And this must be to do with them holding off the matron.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll end early today as you guys are walking into this burned town. And that is where we will wrap up.
Okay.
Yeah, next week is looking to very strongly be the finale. It's going to be a good time. Thank you all for coming. I genuinely appreciate it. I had a good time.
Yeah.
I hope you all had a
Great
blast
session.
as well.
Sorry you survived.
Yeah.
Corwin at this point is actively going to start calling you Starman. Maybe Sar the Starman, maybe Starman Sar, but
Well,
most often
the alternative was going to be fertilizer, so
I tell you, I
Fair
was
enough.
hoping out of character what happened was going to happen, but I, in character, had to continue to try to get you healed. And,
absolutely. Yeah.
I think it worked out better, felt realer, like truer if you were, because there may have been suspicion that would happen, but
Right.
if you guys had been outright informed, I feel like it would have gone a bit differently. Oh yeah, he's just gonna like revive, just let him die. And that would have felt really weird, like for the characters to do.
Though to be fair, like even after the revive, like it was still like within one hit of getting knocked down again.
Plus temporary hit points. But yeah.
Yeah. But like one hit from Laz.
Yeah. Those big old heavy hits.
Yeah.
So looking forward to the finale, though. It's going to be amazing. We've been chasing embers. We're going to catch embers. We're right there.
You're about to get them. And then we'll see where we go from there. Yeah, so everything happens in this little town, and onward we're saving for next time. Thank you all for coming. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. Yeah, we'll catch you next time. As always, great gaming.
Take care, everyone.
Good night.